So here we go. Welcome to another episode of Amazing Individuals, where we talk to individuals with intellectual disabilities and people that support them. Today, Kurt and I will be talking to Raymond Irvin. He is a Special Olympics athlete and is also the co-chair of the Special Olympics United States Athlete Leadership Council. Hi, Raymond. Thank you so much for coming on our show today.
Thank you very much.
And could you please tell our listeners where you're from?
I'm from Alabama.
Oh, so what part of Alabama?
I'm in Anniston, Alabama. Probably like on a good day, we're like 45 minutes from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're probably like an hour and a half from Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. How did you get involved with Special Olympics, and what sports do you compete in?
That's a good question though, because how I got involved with Special Olympics, it was back in 1991. I was working at the YMCA. Mm-hmm. And this school, what I didn't know what the school, come to the YMCA, kind of swimming and playing basketball. And so I got the notes on them kids and played basketball with them. Mm-hmm. And I just said, hey, I want to play. And they told me, they said, we're a school. I like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a school. Mm-hmm. So they gave me a number because the Anderson Parks and Recreation. They told me to talk to Miss Tammy Chapman. So I called Miss Tammy Chapman and said, hey, my name's Raymond Irvin, and can I play basketball? She said, yeah. She had me, do I know Glen Addy Community Center? Yes, I said, yes, ma'am, I do. She said, come down Thursday for trials. So I made it there, and it gave me one trial. Then by the end of the night, I found out I made a team.
There you go.
And my favorite sports right now is basketball. Mm-hmm. And football. And that's funny how I said it, because in high school, I tried out for basketball and I got cut. Mm-hmm. But when I tried out for football, though, I made a team. And the way I celebrated, you all might have thought I had won the lottery or something.
I understand that. I mean, it's exciting when you make a team like that, especially football. So
is it tackle football or flag football?
It was tackle football.
Oh, tackle.
Yeah, do you play flag football now, or do you guys not have a team?
We used to have a team a few years ago, but now we don't play flag now because we don't have enough people to play that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we do. What position do you play?
I'm quarterback.
So
I know the plays.
But when we did have a flag football, I started out at the quarterback, and then the coach moved me though. And the coach moved to them, maybe be the running back / wide receiver.
Yeah. Probably fast like I am.
Like you used to be.
Like
yeah, because you used to play basketball, right? But you don't anymore.
I retired from that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I throw my body around the field and the court, and it gets all banged up and sore and stuff. I don't play anymore. Except for football.
Yeah.
I understand.
Bocce,
so actually, you're going we'll see you at in Florida, because you're going to compete at USA Games, right? Unified bocce, right?
Right.
So we'll see him in Florida. So that's one of the sports we're thinking about volunteering for. So
yeah.
Then I know I see both of y'all there.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So you already asked me another question, so you get to go again. What are some of your favorite things?
balloon.
What are some of your favorite
Oh.
things?
What are some of your favorite things you like to do outside of Special Olympics?
That's that's an easy question because some of the things I like doing outside of Special Olympics
Mhm.
is going to church. Um, I like to walk, to run, and go to the community center to play basketball.
Yeah.
And if there's um somewhere like a Christmas party or something like that, I DJ something like that. Then I volunteer outside of Special Olympics.
Yeah. What kind of volunteer work do you do?
Um, I'm a custodian at the train station,
Yeah.
and I clean up. And plus, I'm involved with the local art. Doing the kids on the block is an international puppets,
Oh, okay.
and so we go in the school system and with the puppets and try to talk to the kids, about people and kids on disability.
Yeah. Mhm.
So what else, I mean, besides Special Olympics, do you work at all or do you just volunteer?
I'm just volunteering.
Yeah, oh, so, how did you get to be the co-chair of the United States Athlete Leadership Council?
This is my third year,
Mhm.
and when I first how I got involved with this, because I was on the state board here in Alabama, and because I always telling the CEO I have an idea, and he had me, have I heard about this, about the USAIC? I said no. He said it might be good for you. He said you always got ideas, and since you always active and got a voice on you, telling me I got a voice, I can speak up. And he told me to do a resume. And I'm looking at my like resume. He said, like a resume for everything you ever did,
Mhm.
with the Special Olympics.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, so I did it. So when it, you know, when I got when I found out I got accepted, you know, I cheered and good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and when I first meeting everybody, I was shy. I didn't want to say nothing. And cause I didn't know them,
Yeah.
And that first meeting was in Chicago. I kept my distance, but coming went to Charlotte, and they said secretary is open. So my the one guy said you were running for a secretary. So my mentor said Raymond. So I looked at my mentor, and she said, "You say you want to be a leader." So I looked back at her, and I looked back at them. I like, "Can I nominate someone?" They said, "Yeah." So I said, "They said who?" I said, "I want to nominate myself." And then with that, I started immediately being the secretary when I won. And last year though, when they were talking about vice chair, and they said nobody can't nominate you for that. I said, well, since nobody can't nominate for me for that, I'm nominating myself. And they said, be prepared for a presentation for questions and answers for 2 minutes. I like, okay, no problem. And when I got the email from Bruce that Raymond won, I had to look at my email again. I was like, I won. And then back in my mind, no, I didn't win. I
Uh-huh.
had looked at it again. I was like, I won. So then I kept saying, Lord, I'm overwhelmed. I kept saying, Lord, I'm overwhelmed, and I was in tears and everything.
Mhm.
And then when I called my mentor and told her, I said, I got the result for the vice chair. She said, and what is it? She said, I told her that I won. And then I kept saying, Lord, I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah, I understand that. You know, when you get excited, sometimes
Mhm.
you get overwhelmed, like, you know, you know, you know, news like that. So,
Yeah.
but, but I'm glad that you got on it. So go ahead, Kirby. Why is Special Olympics important? Why is Special Olympics important?
Oh, here.
Why is,
Yeah. Why is Special Olympics important to you?
that's it. Yeah.
The reason why Special Olympics is important to me, because I know I can be a voice to the voiceless, and that's my way to meeting new people
Mhm.
at that, and I can learn more, about them, and they can learn more about me. Like I say, I want to be a voice of the voiceless,
Mhm.
and to let them know that they have a voice in the world like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So that's one of the reasons why I got involved. I mean, it was mostly you know, Kurt that, you know, got me involved, but you know, but I've enjoyed it because like you said, it gives people, you know, a voice, you know, that might not have a voice. So,
Mhm.
you know, if you've been doing it for what, 40 years, and
Yeah.
that's what you've done. So
Mhm. Since 78. So
yeah, 79. Yeah.
79. 79.
You've been at it for a while, then,
I'm an
Kurt.
old, yeah, I'm considered the old timer now. So I've been doing it a long time.
See, that's why when we talked about the master class, it was like that was perfect for him, you know. So actually, before I ask the next question, I guess that's what I'll ask too is, you know, if we did have the master's division, I know you and I had talked about it, and I had mentioned it, but what do you, other than, I know you were thinking about basketball, but you know, are there any other, you know, sports that you can think that might be a good for that age group or that division?
um, that's probably the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Um, for 3-on-3 basketball,
Uh-huh.
and and the reason why I thought about that, because because I know we getting older,
Yeah.
and I had to admit right now, me being 52 years old,
Raymond,
and I
don't worry
know,
about it. How old are you?
I'm 59, gonna be 60 in May.
and so
So it's
we
like
getting older, so we ain't getting no younger. So
I
the
can see
when
this, you see the gray hairs, right? Yeah, there's
right,
yeah.
so we might well stick with half court though. It'd be less running, and
Oh, most definitely. And
Mhm.
yeah. So, well, hopefully they'll go through it. So, you know, so if you could give any advice to people on how to interact with individuals with intellectual disabilities like ourselves, what would it be?
um, the sky's the limit. Keep your head high. Um, be positive, and keep living in God.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, that's great advice, Raymond.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, that is great advice. So
What is one thing you would like to tell people about yourself that
nobody else.
that they might not know about you?
um, like I said, I'm involved with the kids on the block, and what people may not know, um, they got a puppet named after me right now since 2006, and the puppet name is the Reverend Raymond Irvin Robinson, and I think that was a great honor, and
Mhm.
I want people to know that,
Yeah.
and don't take nothing for granted,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, that's cool. So, you know, that's cool to have that honor. You know, that is a great honor to have. So, you know, so um so well, thank you so much, Raymond, for joining us today. We really enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah.
Um that wraps up another episode of Amazing Individuals. Kurt and I hope you enjoyed our conversation with Special Olympian Raymond Irvin.
Mhm.
Well, thank y'all.
Yeah. Oh, no problem, Raymond. Go ahead.
Okay.
Look at the camera.
Oh, the yellow one?
Yeah.
Oh. Before we end, we would like to remind everyone to make sure and get their COVID vaccines. If you've not already done so, you're not just doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for the whole world.
And Kurt and I hope everyone will stay healthy and safe. And remember that people with intellectual disabilities can accomplish whatever they want with the right supports. So again, thank you, Raymond,
you so much.
for joining us today.
You're quite welcome.
So